Okay, so thank you everyone for joining today's session. Today we have list. Give me a second. Yeah, today we have Sai, we have Suhan, Kavita ji, Shiva, Parmeshwari, Sudarshan, Sushila, Shruti, Mahindra, Prabhu, and every other people. Yeah. So there are more and more people joining now, and I welcome you all in today's session. Okay. And today you'll get the value. We are starting this series of having fruit, vegetables, everything like dairy products. This is not only about talking something about fruits, which you know now, but today we're going to see, and from now maybe like throughout the year, and maybe it might take 2 years to complete the whole list of foods, fruits, vegetables, dairy products to take, because in Ayurveda they have explained in very deepest manner about each product, means which is there in nature. So it will take a big time for it to understand about it, but we'll take it slowly and steadily and understand each aspect of what we eat, what we consume. So before we get started with the session, so let's start with our code of honor. So the current problem in the society is the current health system that faces challenges due to the complexity and confusion within the industry. Now we see there are so many different pathies across the market, but we need to understand that the fundamentals should be corrected. Your food, lifestyle, and habit. Those are the fundamental things. Until and unless you don't correct this, other things doesn't take any place when it comes to your health. Our mission is to build world largest society of Ayurvedic lifestyle, where we can bring the authentic Ayurveda, which was there 5,000 years back, and in the same manner we want to bring this in today's scenario, okay, with a digital twist, okay. And our vision is to collectively empower every human on this earth to live a meaningful and a disease free life. So this is not about I suggest to you and you follow. This is about I suggest to you and you understand what is happening with you. Okay. And that bring us with this core values of this community. So the first is principle. So we adhere here to the ancient Ayurvedic principles of balancing doshas, okay, proper digestion, that is Agni, and the holistic well-being, that is Samadosha, Samagnis, Malakriya. This principle guides us our approach to the digestive health. Second is the personalization. We recognize that each participant is unique. We have tailored our guidance to individual body types, Prakriti, and imbalance, that is Vikruti, ensuring the personalized path to the digestive wellness. Third is empowerment. We empower our community to take charge of their own digestive health through education, resources, and the support. Participants gain the knowledge and tools to make informed choices. Fourth is a learning and the implementation. We empathize not just theory but practical application. Participants learn Ayurvedic concepts and actively implement them in their daily lives, fostering lasting changes. Fifth is a health and well-being. Our ultimate goal is the holistic health and the well-being of every member. We focusing on achieving the optimal digestive health as a foundation for the overall physical, mental, and the emotional wellness. Okay, so you might have heard about this, right? Everything is start from your gut, start from your stomach, and that's where we come to the picture where in AROGINY we focus on your digestive health, and then the rest of the things get taken care of. All right. So give me a minute. All right. So let's start with today's session. So the session will be hardly for 90 minutes, not more than that, including Q&A session. So you take lots of notes if you want to take about this particular session, and the Q&A at the end of the session. Okay, so whatever question you have, whatever doubts you have, please at the end of the session. So are you all ready? Yeah. So Meena ji, Shruti ji, Mahindra ji, are you all ready? Yeah. So as I've said, because we have so many things to share, all right, so many things to share, we cannot conclude this in one day. At least I'll take 2 years to explain you each and every fruit, vegetables, and other things available in the nature. So first, I would like to ask one question to you before even we start. So today we're talking about just pomegranate. pomegranate in a deepest level, not as a fruit, but what actually it has. You go to the market, you bring some fruits and you eat. That is not how it works. So as I've said, we are here to empower you, to giving you the right knowledge what exactly happens and when you should not consume even fruits. Okay, and that's bring me to the question with this. When you see this pomegranate and this darimba, we called it, how do you see this as a structure? Like, how do you think it is looks like? Anybody? Can anybody tell me how it looks like? This pomegranate. Anybody have any idea? Like, you can just add in the chat how it looks like. I'm not talking about the whole fruit. I'm not talking about the whole fruit. Okay, cellular body. Okay, so this small structure, how it looks like? This only small structure. This, the shape, the shape. Okay, spider net. Okay, so yeah. So in Ayurveda, they compares it with teeth. Okay, if you see it, am I right? If you just observe it, okay, it looks like a teeth, just one. Okay, not a whole fruit. So they compared, they had this small observation, like how exactly the structure of each looks like. So they said it looks like our teeth. So that's pomegranate have, how many types do you think it has? In Ayurveda, let me give you the fundamentals. In Ayurveda, we do not compare the fruit, vegetables, or any other thing along with their protein, vitamin, calcium. We take this as their core taste, that is sweet, sour, salty, pungent, bitter, and astringent. These tastes are very important on regular basis to consume. If you don't consume it, let's say if you don't consume the bitter taste, eventually when you turn old, you will get you caught up with a diabetic condition, and you have to eat more bitter taste that you never thought before. Okay, that's what it happens. But in Ayurveda, they said you have to consume 6 days every day with every meal, so that your vata pitta kapha, that is your three doshas, get balanced in condition. If this three dosha get balanced in condition, your digestive health get balanced automatically. Okay, so how many of you think how many taste of pomegranate is there in the market? You might have eaten unconsciously and you think like all look like a taste same, but what do you think what taste it has? Two. Okay, Suhan, three. Shruti, three. Preeti, three. All right, so which taste do you think more? Sweet. Okay, estrogen, sweet, bitter. Great, you're reading it. Also sour. Okay, all right. Okay, so let's talk about the first, before even we talk about the taste and its effect. Let's talk about first what is the quality of pomegranate. Okay, the quality means the whole nature of that food product, the fruit itself. So when you consume it, as I've said, you once you know your quality and once you see the quality of any food, that food you can choose without knowing the protein, vitamin, calcium. All right, so let's understand the quality of the fruit. Okay, so this pomegranate is light to digest. You see the fruits like banana, then you see mango. These all are heavy to digest, but this is one of the fruit which is light to digest. That's where even if you have low digestive fire, so which fruit to choose, you can have this, but not in much quantity, like a half of it. So this is light to digest. That is snigdha. Snigdha means unctuous. Okay, this is not drying. This is bit unctuous in nature. So this gives an lubrication also. So when we talk about this vata prakriti, who is lean like me, so in this prakriti, their digestion is weak. So now they need something which is light to digest, but also a little lubricating. That's where this fruit plays a very important role. Okay, so what is the taste of it? The general taste of this fruit, that is madhura, amla, and astringent. Okay, so it is sweet, sour, and astringent in taste. There are three tastes. Primarily it is sweet, then it's sour, and then it is astringent. Its vipak means what? In Ayurveda, the vipak means after effect. The Ayurveda talks very detail about anything, whatever you consume. So since it has a madhura and amla vipak, means post digestion effect, That means it also help to increase your urine, urine quality and quantity. Why? Because that is a vipak of it. Means if you eat this, you might get constipated. Okay, so those who are constipated, they should stay away from this fruit until they don't get cured from their condition. Okay, so but this will make you constipated, but the urine size, the urine quality will be increased. Okay, and the virya, that is potency, it is anushna, it is neither hot neither cold, and that makes it that make this fruit to be consumed by every prakriti. It could be a vata, pitta, kapha, all three dosha prakriti, or the vikruti the vikruti of the vikruti people can consume this fruit. Okay, and phalarasa, this is something new to you. Most of you, when it comes to consume juice of it, so you should not consume more than 20 to 50 ml max, even daily, if you are consuming juice. Okay, now you see all the outside vendors, and you itself taken a glass of juice, any juice you take, and you don't know what exactly quantity to be taken, and you also don't know the post effect, what happens once you drink it. You feel like, okay, it's nutritious, but that doesn't work this way. Everything has a quality and the quantity to be taken. Type new if it is new for you, this information is new for you. Okay, just 20 to 50 ml, that's it, no more than that, every day if you want to take it. Okay, just every day max you can, okay, take just 20 to 50 ml. Otherwise what will happen? You'll get more constipated, and that's not our goal. Okay, so we neither want to be more this towards the loose stool and towards getting towards the constipated due to vata. So those who have loose stool, they also can have this in like 20 to 50 ml of quantity. They can take along with a bag some black pepper on it. Okay, and there are different herbs you can take along with it according to condition. Okay, because it is not like that. Means if you see, if something is not suitable to you, what you can do is you can adjust it along with something. So that is what whole science of Ayurveda is. So even it is not suitable to you, you can make it suitable, okay, in some quantity. Okay, so now let's talk about the type of fruits and its impact on your body. Okay, so now there are three main like taste you see over the in the market. That is, first it is sweet pomegranate, second is which is sweet and sour taste, third is a sour taste itself. But being a fruit, it doesn't mean it will be act as the same. You don't you might you if you want to say as a nutrition, there will not change, there will not be much change. But if you talk about the impact on your body, it will definitely will going to be different. Okay, so now let's see what impact it gives to your body when you like choose this any of this. So now, because next time you go to the vendor, you will definitely ask, "Bhaiya, ye meeta hai ya khatta hai?" Definitely, he will tell you it is a sweet in taste. Okay, he will not tell you that it is sour in taste. Okay, so we'll see each action of each type of this taste of fruit in your body. Okay, so let's get started. All right. So the sweet pomegranate is three dosha balance effect. Means it have this capacity to balance your vata, pitta, and kapha. So those who have already part of some of their programs, this might be new for you. Okay, so the sweet pomegranate is a three dosha balance. So there are some like there are some product like amla is there, then your rock salt is there. So these helps to balance your three doshas, but that doesn't mean you just consume those things. Okay, it doesn't work that way. And your triphala, okay, that also helps to balance your three doshas. So this is a wonderful fruit which helps to balance your three doshas. Second is, that is, sweet pomegranate fruit is indicated to be taken during fever. So we ask our patient to not to consume any fruits during fever. Okay, but what if the patient has the weakness? Okay, the patient have bit appetite. Okay, so in that condition, pomegranate can be a best option, but make sure it should be sweet. No banana, no chiku, no fruits. Only this become an exceptional fruit which can be taken in the fever condition. Okay. Now let's talk about the third. It cleanses and clarify the oral cavity, throat, and in short, I'll just say if you have excess mucus problem in your body, let's say because of your have the asthmatic condition or maybe seasonal problem, so it will help to reduce your excess mucus in your body. Why? Because it also has the astringent taste, and astringent taste helps to reduce the excess mucus within your system. Okay. The fourth is Trihara, as we have discussed, that is it balances three doshas. It relieve excess thirst and the burning sensation. So those who have excess thirst, okay, maybe in the summer season, also in the autumn season, you drink lots of water, but still you don't feel satisfied. Okay, you drink lots of water, but you don't feel satisfied. In that case, you definitely can consume this particular fruit. Even in autumn season, it's like a your appetite is not good. You feel bleeding problems, and this become a perfect fruit for the season. Okay. Now, when we talk about the importance of this fruit, that is, it improves the sperm count and the sperm quality. So this fruit definitely helps you in men to improve their sperm quality and also quality along with the quantity. Okay, that is what it has the benefit. It's lagu. It undergoes digestion very easily, very light on the stomach. So as we have said, it is light to digest. It need not to have a big agni. Okay, even the small amount of pomegranate, you can consume it. It also has the astringents, help to relieve diarrhea, useful in IBS, ulcerative colitis. So if you have the diarrhea condition or you have pitta prakriti, which some people have the tendency of consuming food and going for the loo. Okay, so in that condition it helps a lot. Okay, it helps a lot, but the quantity should be very less, not half. Okay, not more than half of fruit, and can be consumed before your meal time, in the morning time only, in the afternoon. Okay, improves the intelligence, immunity and body strength, along good for heart. So this works over the majja dhatu, that is rasa rakta mas med asthi maja shukra. As we know, there are 7 different dhatus, that is bodily tissues. So it also impacts on your brain. It has the impact on your brain. Okay, along with your heart. So in Ayurveda, your brain and heart consider with the same name. Okay, so it's called Hriday. Your brain also called Hriday, and your Hriday also called as Hriday. So this works to your heart and also it works on your brain. So it is a good tonic. Okay, for mostly for the vata, it is a good tonic. Okay, but again, I have said, in this constipated condition, vata need to be careful. They can have some jeera powder along with it. Okay, so cumin seed and fennel seed powder they can pour on the top of it or even in the juice, and the kapha prakriti can have black pepper on it, so that become easy to digest for them. All right. So when we talk about sweet and sour pomegranate, it improves digestion power of the stomach. Okay, why? Because it has a sweet and sour taste. So sweet taste always heavy to digest, but the your sour taste is always light to digest. Any fruit you take, okay, and that's become this sweet and sour taste easy to digest. So the fruit which is sweet and sour taste, which is the light to digest. Okay, and also improves your appetite. It helps to relieve anorexia and improves the taste of the food. Okay, it slightly increases pitta. So since it has the sour taste, so again the question here is, those who are new today or and joining very rarely the sessions, which taste is hitting in potency, most hitting in potency? Then you're going to tell me the second hitting and then the third one. Okay, salt is more hitting in potency. Okay, means those who have tendency of hitting body, they should not consume much. Okay, what is the second, the hitting potency test, which is hitting in potency, the taste, the second taste? Okay, sour taste, astringent taste. Okay, so when the taste is when there is a taste which is sour, it also increase the pitta in your body. So since it has a sweet and sour taste, that means it can slightly increase the pitta in your body. Okay, it slightly increase the pitta in the body. All right, yeah. So this sweet and sour taste pomegranate is good in anemic condition, so they can have must. Okay, the 111. Okay, that's my mistake. Okay, and if there is a cough, there is a frequent cough due to vata pitta imbalance. Okay, so there is you have cough and also you have heating potency of the body. In that case, this become a proper your tonic to reverse that condition, because there are three tastes which helps to get rid of cough. So sweet, sour, and salty, these taste specify the vata. And if there is a dry cough, in that condition, this will help you to get rid of that particular condition. This is about the sweet and sour pomegranate. Okay, all right. The okay. So now let's see here. According to Master Nigantu, so he is one of the scholar of Ayurveda. Okay, one of the best scholar in the Ayurveda. According to him, there are two different, we are talking about, we have talked already about the sweet taste, sweet sour taste, and now we are going to talk about the your only sour taste. Okay, but according to Nigantu, it has two more type, the sour taste. Okay, which is Ruksha Amla and the Snigdha Amla, means the dry and sour taste, which is the sour taste, but it is dry in nature. And the second is it is slightly lubricating and also sour in taste. Okay, so it causes increase in pitta and vata dosha, and when it is a dry and also amla, because the quality of dryness itself create a vata in the body. So that's why the people who eat lots of dry vegetables, uncooked food, and this and that, they definitely going to increase vata in their body. They don't suffer now after 55 of their age. Okay, lot of troubles. But this, if you consume it, which is not lubricating and which is just a sour in taste, will not help in the vata condition. The second is Snigdha and Amla. It does not cause imbalances in Pitta dosha. Okay, it's neither cold and neither hot. Balances excess Kapha and Vata dosha. So which is Snigdha and the Amla in nature. Okay, balances excess Kapha and the Vata dosha. So those who have the Vata Kapha condition, they can consume this. So definitely in market, you either get sweet or you either get sweet and sour taste much instead of just sour taste food. But this is what the careful observation have by our ancestors. Okay, still you see in the market, it's not new, like it's not the old times, you still see this. If you consume it very consciously, you understand the taste of the food. Okay, but it takes very deep observation, because you have to eat this and your body should be healthy, and you should observe your stool, urine, and all this stuff together, and that's where it comes to the conclusion. Okay, this has a taste, and after having this happens, and they do it on so many people, and then it comes to the conclusion. Okay, and that's become a one sutra of anything. So this is what a detailed observation is all about. Now if we talk only about the sour taste, pomegranate. So now let's see. Its pomegranate fruit having predominant sour taste increases pitta to great extent. So those who have body heating problem and blood impurity, and also lots of rashes due to heating in the body, heating tendency in the body, they should not consume the sour taste pomegranate. Okay, so it balances the kapha and vata, but again it increases the pitta. So even your vata condition, vata prakriti or pitta prakriti, and if you have this bleeding problem or excess heat problem in your body, you definitely should not consume this. Okay, it's not indicated in bleeding disorder, as I've said. If the blood is coming from your nose, if blood is coming anywhere from your body, mostly in the autumn season it happens. In autumn season, if you eat sweet pomegranate, then there is no problem. If you eat sour pomegranate, then there will be a problem. Okay, so it increases the pitta in the body, and it can it can be a problematic, okay, in this bleeding disorders. Okay, then the sour pomegranate is an ideal ingredient of diet in rheumatoid arthritis. If you have Ra factor, okay, in rheumatoid arthritis, what they cannot eat, that is very, because rheumatoid arthritis is because of your ama and vata. So ama, that is toxins is there in the body, which is circulated, already circulated, and you cannot do much. You cannot do much, lots of exercises. You cannot do jumping and this and that, because your toxins can flow within the body. And that's where the food you take, it should be very careful. And that's where this your pomegranate, which is sour in taste, okay, but also have this slightly lubrication in it, can be consumed in rheumatoid arthritis. Okay. So, because they don't have much option. Even you take bananas and this and that, or eventually create a kapha in their body. And if you give fruit to rheumatoid arthritis patient, then what will happen? If their digestive fire is not good, why? Because why it is happening the condition? It is happening because their appetite was not that good, and they were eating these any food item, including fruits, which is not suitable for them, or their digestive fire is not that good. And because of that, they are getting this problem. Because of that, they got into this trouble. Okay. And now they need something according to their digestive fire. So this become a perfect combination. So they can take this along with pinch of jeera powder or along with pinch of black pepper. That become a perfect combination for them. All right. So yeah, this is today. We have covered this in very short time. Okay. I guess this is the record for us. I guess in 30 minutes today we have covered. All right. Now, if you have any question, you can ask me. Okay. So hope you have got, deeper aspect of it. Now you will not see this in this modern, science, and no one will going to tell you about this. Yeah, you joined late. Okay, I'll provide you recordings. All right. Seeds can be consumed. Yes. So the thing is, the whole fruit itself are very, useful. Even you take the like a outer cover of it and you just boil it and you gargle it. It also helps in your bad mouth condition. Its fruits, sorry, its flowers also have the medicated quality. The quality. It roots also have the medicated qualities. So whole tree is like of is of medicated use. Okay, let me take this at front. Yeah. So can you consume seeds? Yes, you can consume seeds. Can share slide on PDF. Okay, sure. You say dry the seeds and then use it. Drying the seed. No, I did not get it. Why you should dry it? You don't dry it. You can consume it as it is. There is dry pomegranate we said. Okay, it's not a dry. To boil it, you can take outer shell of it, outer cover. You can boil it for the mouth smell. All right. Only one fruit was discussed. Yes, not even one. You take half of it, and before your meal. If you have appetite 2 times in a day, in a afternoon time, you take in half of it, and then you can consume your meal. You need not to take a gap. Only pomegranate was taken, but what about remaining fruits? Kavita ji, there are so many fruits. Each week, one fruit. Isn't it good idea? See, if I tell you 10 fruits today, okay, will you really able to grasp it in that manner? No, right? And that's where we have to go slowly and steadily. We'll have the slow and steady approach. We have so much to share. Okay, good for consumption. No, outer shell is not good for the consumption. It's for your bad mouth. If you have bad smell in your mouth, in that condition, you can boil it. Like you take, let's say, 200 ml of water. You add just outer shell. You boil it and you make it 100 ml out of it. pH value of pomegranate is 2.5. Your body alkaline pH goes low. Can you discuss about it? Okay. So that's where the whole see you're talking about the pH level, and you will see it's like seems like acidic. So that's where the salt is I talk about. I did not talk about the it's the worst food to have. No. See, that's the best fruit to have, because there are only two fruits you can eat which is sour taste and can will benefit you. Okay, that is called as pathya. If you just eat salt taste, that's where it comes to your your logical science. Okay. But when we talk about that's where we have shared the three different types of it, right? If you consume it sweet, sour, then there is no problem. If you just consume it the sour taste, then it will going to give you the bleeding problems. But along with it, Ayurveda suggests to have it, like even if you can take it on regular basis. And since it, the two fruits are amla and the pomegranate, which can be taken every day and which do not pollute blood. You take orange, you take any soft food, okay, that will definitely going to increase heat in your blood, and that could lead to pollute your blood. Yeah. Or on what day? Yes, we can have a schedule it. See, if I don't give it the schedule, what will happen is you will come for the specific fruits only. That's why I did not disclose which fruit we are, discussing. I want you to go through everything, even you like it, don't like it. Because one day what will happen, you will be like in the condition where you will know which one is suitable for you, even you don't like it. Okay. So go through it, go along with it. We can choose any of those because there are lots of fruits. Again, we have to go with vegetables as well. So according to what we have made a list, there are like more than 110, vegetables are there. So you think what duration it will take to cover every Friday 7:30 to 8. Yeah, max 8:30. I guess. I thought it will take a 90-minute, but it did not take much. So because we have stopped the AI series because they are like all diseases and this and that condition, and now we have particularly we are talking about this food items. So tomorrow, like in Sunday, on Sunday we have a special work, again the master class on the constipation. Okay. And that is there on Sunday. So those who are like newly joined the group, they should join on Sunday. Okay. On like on same time 7:30. So now again, anybody, any question? So how do you know the taste of it? The taste you know when you consume it. Okay, that's it. This is how simple it is. Amla, you said, but you show pomegranate. Sorry, missed. Could you recap, please? Okay, Anju, yeah. So I have given you the example. I haven't covered the amla. I will take lots of things, lots of slides. So I have just given you the example of the fruit which is safe to consume on regular basis, being sour in taste. Rest of the fruit will be have the difficulties. No, the Sunday recordings are not given because it is more specific for the condition. Mahendraji, the thing is the old recordings are just for the community members because they have to go with certain process from the back end, and that's where it is not available in the app. So you make sure you join it, live, but we'll see if we can post this over the YouTube. So that will be convenient for, I guess, all people. Fruit safe to consume or so far only pomegranate. Okay. So list of fruits safe to consume. As I've said, there are two fruits to consume. Safer. Okay. That is pomegranate and the this amla. Again, amla has the other condition as well. Since it is cooling in nature, also it is dry in nature, and that need to be taken care of along with the season and the condition, and that will need like a whole explanation for it. I Okay, but even you consume it one like in between of your meal, that is not a problem. Or if you take a char of the amla, the safest way, so that can be consumed. You know, everyone we can spring jeera and pepper powder on seeds and have it tried. Yes, Shiva. If you are of Vata Prakriti, then you can add jeera along with rock salt on it because rock salt is cooling in potency. Since being salty, it's a cooling in potency, it's a rare salt. There are different salts is mentioned in Ayurveda, but this is the rarest salt which is cooling, but also improves the appetite and also okay. But you add a jeera powder along with a pinch of rock salt on it. If you are kapha prakriti, then there is a black pepper powder. Where I eat amla, I get lot of acidity. Okay, you will get amla and acidity. See, you get acidity because the primary taste of amla is sour taste. The primary taste. So the amla is of five taste. It has sweet, sour, salty, pungent, bitter, and sorry. It is sweet, sour, pungent, bitter, and astringent. It doesn't have the salt taste. So, being a primary taste of sour taste, you may include this along with like amla candy, a sweet candy. You can prepare by your own, or you can take it after your meal. So that will not create this problem. Or you can take amla achar. Okay. And if you consume it in an empty stomach condition, then it can give you a problem. Shruti. So what the time you consume the amla, it also very important. Okay. The time of consumption is very important. It's not just a fruit. It's, in Ayurveda, it's not just about the food you eat, about nutrition. It's about the time you eat, the way you eat. Okay. Pathya means you can consume on regular basis. Pathya means you cannot consume on regular basis. Just like a wheat, sorry, the rice. Rice is pathya, means rice can be consumed by everybody every day. That is a pathya. Pomegranate, yes, diabetic every day, half of it will great if they take it on every day. Again, just look on the constipation condition. If they can just solve one problem with their diabetic condition, but can create the constipation problem. Okay. So you make sure you not take this in, in a condition when there is constipation, the dry constipation. Do you have a dosha test we could take, please? Yes, of course. You go to the application, that is AROGINY, or the Play Store if you're using Android, and then just click on the hamburger menu. There you will see the list of Prakriti analysis. There you will see which Prakriti you have. Okay. Should I sprinkle black salt on it to avoid acidity? See, black salt is hitting in potency. That's what I said. There is a only one salt which is cooling in potency. So black salt is not suitable for you, Shruti. Even the sea salt is not suitable for you. Only the pink salt will be suitable for you. Amla cha recipe. Sure. When we talk about the amla, then we'll talk about it. Yeah. In dry cough condition, can we take pomegranate? Yes, if it is sweet and sour taste condition, you can consume it, definitely. Because a dry cough is why it is happening. You should understand it. I gave oil to the people just to cure your dry cough. See, you just need to take this sweet and sour taste is there. You just sprinkle some salt over this, fruit, and you can consume it. But you make sure you understand your appetite. Okay. So those who are have like new today, I make sure that you join Sunday's session where I talk deeper into your food, your digestive fire, and also your stomach condition. Okay, you understand your own quality. Okay, so Sunday workshop is for the newbies who are new today. Okay, little cumin, jeera plus cumin. Yeah, cumin, that is jeera, pink salt plus pomegranate. Yes, this combination good for have daily early morning. Does it fall under patya? So this condition when you consume, why early morning? I would say it is a fruit. Still, it is a fruit. You should not consume it like a early morning. You consume it at a time you consume your meal. So your afternoon meal will be more preferable for this. Fruit, you generally what? Let's make a rule like it's in the Ayurveda that you should not consume it before 10 because it is a kafakal. In kafakal, you don't consume fruits. Even it is light, but still it is snigdha in nature. So it can increase the kapha in your system. Was the first session on fruits. Wanted to know whether I missed. You missed, Parmilaji, the disease conditions. Earlier we have talked about hair fall, infertility, skin diseases, acidity, dry cough. I don't think so. Yeah, lungs diseases. I guess brain problems I did not cover, and yeah, blood problems. Yeah, there are few things that we did not cover, but I don't think so that should be go publicly without knowing the condition of individual. But these are the safest one. That what I feel. So we have stopped this series of AI and now we have started the series of fruits. Okay. Can we eat fruits and salad as night? No, no, no. Definitely not, Shivani. No. Salad, not night. No fruits. After, forget about like after 4, you should not consume any fruits and salad because your digestive fire is less. If you consume it, you'll be in trouble. In long run, I'm talking about. Okay. When we talk here in the community long run, that means even 1 year after, like even minimum 2 months from now, or maximum 1 year from now. So fiber depends upon the prakriti. Fiber doesn't depend upon your generalized, Shivani. What is a fiber? What if I tell you your digestive fire is responsible for your bowel movements and other stuff? Fiber is still required, but the quality of the quantity of the fire is depending upon the body type and the body condition you have, and also the season and the appetite. So Ayurveda is like a beyond this protein, vitamin, fibers. Okay. If you have Vata Pitta, then you did not worry about fiber. Okay. Because more you eat Vata Pitta, then again more problem you will create for yourself. Okay. The best time to fruit to be eaten is after 10, before 4. After 10 a.m., before 4 p.m. Oh my God, how do we catch up on your talk? Anyone we can find them. I did not get Anju. You need to, okay, you want reference in Sanskrit? I'll just put it in the group. You read it. Okay, there is, so we have Samitas. We do not go with this in community if you are new today. So it's more practical approach. So there are like there are different rishis who have worked, they have spent immense of their life for it. Anybody from the group, have you got benefited with whatever we discussed on Sunday session, Friday session? Type yes in the comment box so other people can also get benefit out of it. Okay, so make them make them believe Kavita ji. Just don't send me personally in the group, send it. So first time you join it, you become very skeptical. Okay, but this whole community, we have lots of doctors, lots of the PhD holders, and all together. Okay, it's about the implementation. Now you got some proof, Anju. Okay, so Charak Rishi, Bhagavad Rishi. Okay, these are the rishis which immensely observe the things in their body, and also experimented with people. They 50 experiment on one people. Sorry, 50 people, one experiment. If that gets proof, then there is a one sutra. This way it was experimented, but along that, what happens is you create a condition for yourself. Okay, so you create a condition for yourself where you do everything bad and something good. And what happened in that condition? You don't see yourself any results. Why? Because there are so many things you do wrong for yourself and so many things right for yourself, and the condition becomes neutral. Okay, and that's where you have to be take charge of your own health when it comes along with the information. Okay, see, since we have not all the recordings is just for the members, the core members, those who have part of it. The rest of the information we are going to upload over the YouTube. Okay, that may be great start, I guess, because we did not uploaded it before. I guess one session maybe, but rest is there in the application. Okay, so those who want the previous recordings, I guess you can just text us over the 7020582950, where our team maybe from the backend will give your access for the previous recording. But you have to download the AROGINY app. Okay, this is in the Play Store. Once you reach out to this number, you make sure you add your name and email address. Give your name and email address. Okay, along with your name, same name, email address, and contact number which you have downloaded with, means at the time of downloading the app, the information you give, the same information you have to give it. Okay, yeah, Kavita ji, YouTube will do. All right, so anybody have any question? If you have any question, we can take this down, means we can see you on any Friday session. Or else, yeah, those who are new today, you make sure you join the Sunday session, where we are going to focus on the constipation problem. Okay, that's the biggest problem in the country, I would say, and that leads to acidity, and that leads to bloating. Okay, this is all related, but the foundation is your digestive fire. Peel, drink, you don't have to drink it, you just have to gargle it. If you gargle it, then there will be a not bad mouth, your smell of the mouth. So see, this is something which will be working in the local level. So when we talk about the herbs like a tulsi, so why there is a bad mouth, the smell of the mouth is because your digestion is not good, your stomach condition is not good, and that's where the smell comes to your mouth. But what happens in the mouth, there is a two condition: either you heal it from the root, or now you want something temporarily approach, then you need something on locally. So if you consume tulsi, according to, yeah, looking at your condition and all, looking at your body condition and skin and that, if you don't have you are not suffering with a pitta condition, and definitely you consume tulsi for the bad smell of the mouth, which will improve your appetite, and that's where your bad mouth condition breath condition will not be there. But if you want something locally, then you can do this way. Okay, how much of protein, carbs, and fats? Vata person. Okay. So Shivani, if you are new today, the approach of Ayurveda is not upon your protein, carbs, and fats. It's all about the ingredient you choose for yourself. So we give example lot. If I say you have it curd because it has the your fats, it has good protein. Will you consume it? Let's say it have 8 grams of protein. And if I tell you you consume it on regular basis, would you consume it? Will you consume it? Okay, you answer my question. I'll just answer you. Can I eat turmeric and neem tabs every day? That's what I am asking you. Why you want to consume it? And if you want really protein, so would you able to consume the curd every day? We need a reason to consume something, right? And that's where the people are sick. Okay, the one question we ask nowadays our client is what you consume for your health, extra, additional, and that become a cause of their own health challenge. Okay, so curd is something which should not be consumed on regular basis. It creates the blockages in your channel. Okay, no matter what curd you take, if you take a buffalo curd, it's a worse. If you take cow, it will not worse, but definitely the condition, like in autumn season, in summer season, it definitely will going to give you troubles. In long run you'll see the blockages in your channels. Okay, so and that's where this should not be consumed. Multivitamin industry, multivitamin. Okay, let's do one on, just solve one question here. Since there are so many things consuming, see, your nails also have the calcium. That doesn't mean you eat your nails, right? Okay, so the curd, it's very heavy to digest. It is hitting in potency, it is grahi in nature, it's a heavy to digest. Okay, all this property it has. It is snigdha, it is it is you know so all this condition makes it not to consume on regular basis. So it has so many pathyas you cannot even imagine. There are so many combination you have to consume along if you want to really consume the curd. Okay, and there are rules to consume it. Okay, maybe we have one session on it. So that is what we have to be like when we really talk about the long term health. We are talking about the long term health. We are not talk about your 1 year, 2 years from now. We talk about the 55 years, like after the age of 55, you should not suffer. That is what the goal of AROGINY is. Okay, because there are so many flashy things in the market which solves your problem in 10 days and 15 days, and you don't know when to stop. That is the thing. And that's where you whatever question you suggest here, like a vitamins, this and that, my question here is why you want to consume it. Okay, first you ask yourself why. And if there is no need, then you should not be consuming it. Okay, so now let me give you an example. You're the prakriti. Okay, so now you're consuming something called as turmeric and neem tablet. Okay, so I don't know if you're belongs to the Isha community. I belong to the same, where we have to consume the turmeric and neem on regular basis. Neem, if you consume on regular basis, it's deplete the shukra dhatu, means it gives you impotency in long run. Is it new for you? Okay, those are people. So now we have to really careful about what we consume. Okay, so if you consume neem on regular basis, आपने कहीं पे पढ़ा है नीम खाना चाहिए. Okay, so maybe if you are above 55, now you have nothing to do with this. Now you are the phase of the brahmacharya, and you want to be like a syllabus you have to follow, and then you can consume it after the age of 55. But if you are young and if you are consuming on regular basis, so that become a problem in the married life. Okay, so we need a strong reason to follow something, because there are so many things in the nature, right? Why? Because everything is not suitable for everybody. Okay, let's talk about multivitamin industry. Multivitamin, same. Now just give me, like, you see some people deficiency of calcium, you gave lots of supplement to them and still they are, you will find it, they are the deficient with the calcium. Why? Because of the vata dosha. So it's not about the I'm not against of the vitamins, protein. Okay, it's about your digestion. Are you really able to digest it? That's my question. If you're vata pitta prakriti, again, the food that most to you eat, that will not absorb properly, because increase in the vata condition in the body. And that's where we have to choose the food mindfully. So now here is the condition. Okay. So I'll say, yeah, source of calcium, source of vitamin C. Now I have amla front of me. Now I have, let's say mushroom have vitamin C. Let's say spinach have the vitamin C. But which one is suitable for my body? Which vitamin is suitable for my body? That's what is the next level of Ayurveda is. There are so many things consuming, like a protein in the curd, protein in the milk, protein in your ghee. Okay, there are so many sources of protein, but which source is suitable for you? And that plays a very important role. So here we solve one problem in order to create the another problem. That what you observe. Okay, whatever problem you are suffering with, you solve it with that particular food, but you also watch it like some other problem is getting created and you cannot even relate it. It is happening because of the food that I am consuming in the name of health. Okay, even this buttermilk is not to be consumed every day. Buttermilk should be consumed every day, but there is a condition when there is a autumn season and in the summer season. In that two season, you might cut it down, or you take it at very small quantity along with mixture or something, and that become it's good to go. So here we talk about the prebiotics, right? The buttermilk had the good prebiotics, but is that a good source in the autumn season? That we have to think. Is that a good source in the summer season? That we have to think, because buttermilk itself is hitting in potency, right? So in that aspect we have to think in what season it becomes a good source of probiotic. Should we consume milk? Depends upon your body type, prakriti condition, your disease condition. If you have skin diseases, definitely not. If you cannot digest it, definitely not. Okay. If you are suffering with cough and cold, definitely, mostly mucus related cough, definitely not. So it depends upon your body condition, not to be consumed on daily basis. Again, so on. That is depends. If somebody like Pehlwan, you see, Pehlwan should like they consume it because it's a need of it. If say the older time yogis had to have consumed this milk, because at the old time they're like not used to be like more grains and this and that. So people used to consume like more milk. But if somebody have the condition of TB, let's say, and now they need instant nourishment to their body, so they can consume throughout the year. So you cannot judge what should not be consumed when. So it depends upon the prakriti. It depends upon the person. It should be consumed it or not. Neem and tulsi kiske liye, please? We had not this topic on neem and tulsi. There was just a question about turmeric and neem, about the tablets. When should we consume? Like to be consumed on every day or not? So definitely we'll in future we'll have detailed discussion on see, you really you just join the Sunday session where we do not talk about the diet first. We here talk about your, see, now you tell me, Anju, how long somebody can help you with your diet? How long? Now here is my thing. Like how long you want a diet? 1 month, 2 month? Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question that you ask us. Okay. So that's where you join the Sunday session. You just understand the science of Ayurveda. Okay, it's a very deep science, but we are here to help you with understanding this. So the no dietitian can help you for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, lifelong, because after 55 you're not going to search it. Okay, so you have to see. We'll help you with that, the Sunday session where you go through it, you understand the fundamentals, and then you can join our weekly like a Friday session. Those are like a free for everybody. Okay, I rather people and get fully confused. Yes, because that's good for other may not be good for me. Yes, you're right, and that's why the whole confusion is there. So because what happened in this community is, you, if anything wrong happens, you can catch us, right? But in outside you see one thing, but if you have question you cannot get answer, so you go to the other video, and that's where the whole problem comes. So if you have problem, you want to ask a question, you ask in the community. Okay, and we are here to help you. Not only that, we have the Ayurvedic doctors as well in the community who takes care of the disease condition. Let's say if they are, so those who have instant, the solution, and the long term condition if you have, then the doctors plays an important role. But In this community, we focus on the preventive Ayurveda that you don't see over the internet. Then we talk about the medical Ayurveda. Then you can go with the wellness Ayurveda, that is your Panchakarma if required. And then there is a spiritual Ayurveda. So these are the different segments of Ayurveda. Okay. And in this community, we mostly focus on the preventive Ayurveda. That's your food, lifestyle, and habit. Okay. All right. So again, anybody have any question? If you don't have any question, we can close the today's session. And those who are new today or wanted to know more about this constipation program, so they can join on Sunday at 7:30. No, 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 no. Prevention is never late. Even you are 90 years of old, then no, you can save your life. Trust me. Prevention is never late. Preventive Ayurveda is the first key. Okay, then the other things come. It's just a word we have given, the preventive Ayurveda. Okay, it's about because nobody talks about it. Okay, so this is a fundamental you understand about. Even whatever pathy you follow, allopathy, homeopathy, the preventive Ayurveda is a fundamental. Even you follow the medicines of Ayurveda, even in that case this become a fundamental of the health. Okay, the quantity of pomegranate per day for three dosha balance effect, half size, just half of it. So you can give half to the family member, half you can consume. So since it has a sweet, sour, more taste, so you definitely consume it before your meal, and rest you need not to consume it after meal. Okay, quantity of pomegranate per day. Okay, that is done. All right. With added water. Parameshwari ji, in your condition, you can add in juice along with pinch of black pepper, or also you can add jeera on in it. Like both thing you can add. Or if you want, if you have more vata condition, then you add the jeera along with rock salt. Or if you have more kapha condition, then you can just add black pepper in it. Okay, it's it's on you. But make sure you drink it sip by sip. You don't go like full. So if you wake up at 5 and are not to eat fruits until then, what can we eat around 8, 8:30 when hungry? Okay. So definitely at 8, 8:30, you can have your, if you're like in winters, it depends. In winters, you can have your full meal, no problem. Your full nashta you can have. Okay. So, but in winters, if you have liquid, if you consume liquids, then there will be a trouble. So at 8, 8:30, whatever nashta you prepared in your home, like a poha, let's say, or idli, okay, anything, you consume it. That should be consumed in the morning. If you feel hungry, like in the scale of 10 to 100, if it is like a 80, 90, then you go full fledged. If it is like a 40, 50, then you can have some dry fruits. Okay, again depends upon your body type. If it's a hitting potency, you need not to consume this kaju and badam. Okay, if you are like then you can just go with anjeer, something like that. If you have vata pitta prakriti, if you have vata prakriti, then you can have almonds in it, like soaked one. Okay, if kapha prakriti, you need not to go for any dry fruits. Instead, you can go with pistachio if required. And it just need to be prepared with water or without water. Need not to add water in it. Have it in a like a original way. But if you require like a small amount to get it mixed properly, you can add small amount. But you make sure you drink it sip by sip. That's the main concern. It's not even you add water, but you make sure you add sip by sip, drink sip by sip. Okay. If we have to eat BP tablet in the morning after breakfast, how much we actually need to eat before that? Only start BP tablet at age 80. Okay. So that's what we feel this very wrong approach when because you have to consume medicine, you have to eat. That's very wrong approach itself, and that's become a problem. See, if you have BP, let's say it may be a condition like you might have, because of the blockages in your channel, or might be some other reason. But here is the thing, like if you have a BP, so you make sure that you have appetite. Okay, then you choose your food, then you consume your medicine. Okay, that's the main thing. It's a very wrong approach. There is no appetite, you're consuming BP, you're creating blockages in your channel. So that I don't think so that is the right approach. So it's a compulsion for you, and now you cannot stop the medicines, like being it become a satmaya to you. So in this condition, you can have light to eat food. If you're like above 80, if you're really above 80, like in that condition, the vata increases in the body. So you need something which is light to digest, lubricating, okay? And that will help you. Means light to digest food you have to consume. Let's say you are having some, rajgira, okay? Along with some milk, which is like a diluted milk, and then you can consume it. So that way it can go, okay? Or you're consuming rajgira and then you consuming like a small the sip of water along with it, that will take care of your small portion, and then you can have a tablet on it. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. So I guess this is it for today's session. Hope you have liked this. Hope you have enjoyed the session and got some insight about these things. And we'll be going with the colorful slides from now. Okay, it's like whatever color the fruit have. So we're going to have colorful year ahead. So you see, like it will take years, but definitely you will get insights of all things together. Okay. So I guess this is it, and I'll see you. Those who are like new today, just catch us in on the Sunday session, and the rest, those who are like the community members on Monday, and this free weekly sessions on Friday on new topics. Okay, and Sunday session is only dedicated for the constipation problem because that's a base problem for everybody. Okay, this is it for today's session. I'll see you in the next week. Thank you.